Hi, I'm Anna Pernis with the Preservation Resource Center. I'm here with Mike Bertel at the In-Have Mill Workshop. We're going to talk about shutters.
Shutters are an important architectural element, but they also serve a very functional purpose. Sometimes people have a shutter on their house that the shutter has shifted over time from blowing on the house, and it'll rack the shutter, so it'll warp and become unsquare. When that happens, the louvers don't fit inside the square box that they're intended to fit in. You'll start missing some of the louvers, or the overall integrity of the frame will start getting loose. People think they need a whole new shutter, but in reality, you can just replace the louver, you can replace the pin, you can replace the bar.
And you're able to mimic all the features.
Everything that we make is made to match exactly. Oftentimes, shutters have custom components that we match exactly. If the structural components have become dislodged or shifted and are no longer square, and that's the reason that the louvers are falling out or not functioning properly, it's probably time to replace the whole shutter. Whereas if you're just missing several of these slats or louvers, you can replace these individual components. The best way to prevent having to repair a shutter is to make sure that your hardware is functioning properly and the shutters are secured when they're open and also secured when they're shut. If the shutters are secured at all times, it minimizes the risk of them being damaged.
We call those shutter dogs, the ones that are on the building that can hold the shutters back without having them kind of move in the wind. The other hardware that holds them in place are the Acme hinges that can keep them open.
And they can also keep them shut.
Another thing people forget about is how important it is to keep these products painted.
Paint is the first layer of defense against rot and against shifting and against damage to a shutter. Very important to maintain the paint finish on any historic wood product, but especially a shutter.
How much work does it entail to go in and repaint and sand all of these?
If a shutter is completely peeled and lacks all of the paint, sometimes it's best to strip all the paint off and then have a shop spray finish and make the repairs. If you do see any wood rot or damaged paint, address it on an ongoing basis, because the longer you neglect those small issues, the more likely it is that they'll turn into a larger issue.
Right. Thanks again, Mike, for taking the time with us to talk about these shutters.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy to be a part of this.
For more information, please check out the prcno.org website and our Maintain Right series.